Hi everybody, today we're going to read A Boy Called Bad, Chapter 16, A Colon Spawns. The next day, when it was time for recess, Israel stopped at Bad's desk instead of going outside with the rest of the class and asked, "Hey Bad, do you want to play Foursquare or something?" No, said Bad. He was still sitting at his desk. No? You don't want to play Foursquare? No. I don't want to play anything. But answered. All the other kids had left the classroom. And Bad really wanted Israel to leave too, so that he could talk to Mr. Grayson in private. But Israel kept standing there, like he was waiting for something. Well, did you want to go excited and just not play anything? No, Bad said, I don't. Israel stood next to the desk for a moment longer, sort of smiling, like he was waiting for Bad to say something more. But what could he be waiting for Bad to say? In his head, Bad ran for a list of things he was supposed to say. He was supposed to remember to say to people. Excuse me, I'm sorry, please, may I, thank you? Thank you, Bad said. Okay, said Israel. Then he shrugged, then finally he left. After Israel was gone, Bad went up to Mr. Grayson's desk. Mr. Grayson had a stack of current events assigned in front of him. He was making comments on each one with a green felt-tipped pen. Mr. Grayson said, I need your help. Mr. Grayson put the cap on his pen and sat down. I am all ears, he said. That was a funny expression. For a second, Bad pictured Mr. Grayson made entirely out of ears, with ears for eyes, and an ear for a nose, and two tiny rows of ears for teeth. Well, said Bad, let me tell you about four. And then Bad told Mr. Grayson everything about the skunk kid, about how Mom brought him home after his mother had died, about how Mom had brought him home after his mother had died, about how he drank puppy formula because there was no skunk formula, about how he went into the bathroom and how he needed to eat every 2 hours, and how when Mom first brought him home he was almost all pink, but now his black fur was starting to grow in, and most of all, how Bad loved him. He sounds pretty great, the Grayson said. Yes, said Bad. Is he more than pretty great? He is all the way great. So, how can I help you, Bad? There's a world skunk expert named Dr. Jerry Zagoo, and I want to ask his advice something as important. Okay, said Mr. Grayson. He pushed the stack of papers to one side and pulled his laptop from his satchel. He opened it and logged on. And that was one of the great things about Mr. Grayson. If you said you needed help, he just helped without a lot of annoying questions. There's only one Dr. Jerry Zagoo, said Mr. Grayson. He's a professional at a university. I can write him an email if you want. That's his email address right there. Could it really be this easy? Could Bad really just write to the skunk experts? Bad liked to send emails. He sent emails every month to his grandmother who lived in Idaho because he hated talking on the phone. Emails give you time to think. Okay, said Bad. What do you want to say? I can type for you. Mr. Grayson clicked on his email icon and tapped in the address. That's all right, said Bat. I like to tap. Mr. Question let Bat sit in his chair. Bat tapped. Dear Dr. Zagu, Mr. Question said, you can. That's the right. Dear Dr. Zagu. People usually use a person's first and last name when they start a word. Who would usually have a name as cool as Dr. Zagu? Mr. Gleason laughed. I can't argue with that. Buzz went on. Dear Dr. Joey Zagu, my mom brought home a baby skunk. She is a vet, and she had to help him be born. His mother died, but she didn't have any diseases, and neither does he. His name is Fuller. I want to keep him as a pet because I know I can be a good pet caretaker, even if I can't keep him forever. I want to at least keep him until he goes back home in the wild, not give him to the skunk rescue people. Please wait back and say I can, so I can tell my mom that a world skunk expert says yes. Then she will probably let me keep him. Is that okay? But asked. Mr. Grayson didn't answer right away, but turned to look at him. Mr. Grayson's face was squished up like he was trying not to laugh. Or maybe he was going to cry. Mr. Grayson but asked, what's wrong? Nothing is wrong, but that is just a very nice email. I will be interested to hear what Dr. Wagyu says. Me too, said Bat. At the end of the email he typed, Sincerely, Bixby Alexander Tam. People call me Bat. Bye, everybody. Want to read with me? Subscribe to my channel. #Bunny.